Hey guys, Poverty Point Customs here. If you've watched my last video, you would know that I am having an issue with my starter. I was out plowing and I turned the tractor off in my driveway to open up the garage door, and I went to start the tractor and I'm getting a huge clunking sound coming from the starter. So what I'm going to do is disconnect the power from the battery. So I've already disconnected the positive terminal, negative terminal. And next step, I'm going to disconnect the wire going from the solenoid to the top of the starter. So I'm just going to push that wire aside. Again, it came from there. And the next step is you have the two bolts going through the starter. This is actually what holds it on. Mine are 1/2 inch, so I've already taken out the inside one. That's a fairly hard one to get to. And I'm just going to remove this bolt here. Both these bolts are unscrewed. Used a 5/16 to unscrew the solenoid from the top of the starter. As you can see, the starter starting to pull out. Let's see what we have here. And it seems like it's stuck in there pretty good. While I'm getting it out there, you can already see that the teeth have some pretty bad cracks in it. So I'm going to get it pulled out there. It's a little stuck in there, so I'm going to put down the camera and we'll see what we have here. Alright, so I was able to get the starter out. Here's a little tip. Remove the two bolts holding on your oil filter right here. These two bolts. If not, you won't have enough room to pull the starter out. As you can see on my flywheel, the teeth look good, thank God. The issue is, see the teeth on here? Those aren't supposed to wiggle back and forth like that. So there's the starter. So hopefully I can just replace your gears right here and reinstall that on the starter. When I pulled the starter out, it came apart. Hopefully I can bang that back together. Another thing too, I didn't disconnect all the wires going to my solenoid. The tractor works as is, so I don't want to get into screwing around with all the wiring. The only wire I had to disconnect was the wire going from the solenoid to the starter, which actually goes right there. So I'm going to look into a replacement part and to hopefully get this tractor up and running quickly, as I need it for plowing. Anyways guys, just a short video on removing the starter. Again, a tip: remove the two bolts, pull it out. It will give you a little bit of wiggle room because the starter's got to pull straight out, and came right out without any issues once I did that. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Next step, looking into replacing the broken part and hopefully get this old tractor back up and running.